to the beach, which is much easier than saying Udawalawe and Talalla. Anyway, got up this morning, 6 o'clock, beautiful day. Did my yoga beside the pool, and I have got to show you this bathroom. This is our open air bathroom. Totally open to the sky. Had to go to the loo last night, tiny little light shower. Not sure what it'd be like in a thunderstorm. But it's beautiful to take a hot shower totally outdoors. This is right behind where we're staying. We have rice fields. So this is what is at the back of where we're staying. The birdie walking around over there. There's a river just in those trees. And the rice fields are stepped because we're on a little bit of a hill. But literally right behind where we're staying. Leaving the rice fields behind, got Peter up and we went for our constitutional, past the sleeping dogs, down the road, and then according to Google Maps we went up a lane towards the forestry reserve. We saw wild animals, big wild cats. Hello little one, tiny little kitten. Oh, time to play with one's tail. We reached the corner of the forestry reserve, but it didn't look like there were going to be any elephants in there. So there's a pathway all the way up the side of the reserve. But there's no electric wire here. I don't think there's elephants. Oh, what's that in the distance? No, you don't get blue elephants. Heading back down the path, because Peter decided that was quite far enough to walk, we came across not one but 2 wild cats. And the gardens around this little walk are beautiful. Either side of this lane are little homestays. Some of the houses are more built up than others, but I met this lovely family. This daughter was so proud to tell me that her mother had a flower garden that she was very proud of. So they showed me all the various flowers, explained their names in single, whatever language it is, and then it was time to come back. Today's doodle was inspired by yesterday's elephant viewing. I had a quick swim with my little frogs. So we've done the yoga, we've done the swim, we've had the breakfast. Peter's now doing a fabulous job of reversing to turn around, and now we head for the coast once he gets it into forward gear. Here he comes. Yay, my tuk-tuk driver. Going to the beach?
Yes, jump in.
Thank you. We stopped to take a photograph of a temple, and then up in the trees I saw a great big moving animal. So I tried following it and I took a photograph, and it turned out it was a giant squirrel. This is not my photograph. This is my attempt at a photograph, so you can see why I got the one off the internet. We continued along the street, stopping off for some fuel, which was very, very busy, into a small town which has some lovely artwork along the walls. Very busy town again, not looking too busy. But one thing I have noticed here is they have an awful lot of fabric shops here. I know Trivandrum does, but we don't have them. Oh, this is brilliant. Traffic is facing into the traffic lights except for this guy and then this motorbike. I mean, where they thought they were going, I'd love to know. We passed the local bus stop with all the loads of buses. It's obviously quite a busy town, this. And then Peter carried on driving, weaving in and out the traffic until we were out of town and back into our nice calmness of rice fields. Various people selling lovely fruit and veg on the side of the road. Then we noticed a little embankment to the side with some water coming from it, and I climbed the embankment and I found another reservoir. We found another reservoir. We're getting quite good at recognizing the embankments and stopping where they've got steps. This one actually has a statue at the top of the steps. I'll just get to him. A nice Buddha. I took a final photograph of the reservoir. Took a photograph of Buddha to notice there were two little Buddhas without heads in front of him. Stopped at this amazing shrine. That is a huge snake there. And this shrine was lined with swans instead of elephants, but a very nice Buddha sitting there. Across the road was some sort of sculpture place, gardens. That was rather nice too. And then we stopped for ice cream that melted everywhere, but that was okay. We crossed the national highway, which we're not allowed to go down, but it was very nice to see the toll bridges there. This is where we are on the map. Then we came into another nice little village, which had a canal running alongside the road. Peter very obligingly stopped so I could take a photograph of it. One photograph from said bridge. And then we continued along the canal, because, say, it went along the side of the road, until we came to some steps. We found this canal beside a very busy, noisy road. But the canal itself is a bit grey. It's got proper steps coming down. There's a really pretty little road across the way. So it's all cool. So nice. Final photo of the canal, and then off we went again. Past the houses. Oh, found a little banana baby nursery plantation. A baby banana tree nursery. Next to the rice paddy fields, next to the slightly bigger banana trees in the distance. With really little babies. They were so well organised, and I know banana trees walk after a while, but for now they looked in lovely straight lines, just like these slightly larger ones. Except the grass was a bit long amongst these larger ones, so you can't really see the banana trees. But these in the distance looked very nice, and these looked very orderly. These trees in the distance seemed to be cut down. The only banana trees left standing had bananas on them. Past a few more little houses. We started getting a little bit hungry, so we started looking for somewhere to stop. Not necessarily on the side of the road. Found some more flooded rice fields this time. Peter started pointing out places we could stop, and then we found a pizza place. This was right on the beach. And while we waited for our food to arrive, I took a few photographs that one has to do. Very quiet down here. Nice deserted beach. But the food was absolutely lovely and very stuffed. We headed to treetops, only to find we'd come down the wrong track. So Peter went back, while I settled into the room. Apparently there's another road to this place, and that isn't it. But it was fun getting here. Only got stuck on one corner. Peter just doesn't want to walk up the steps, so he's gone to find the other road. I settled myself into our nice little cabin. It's really pretty here. So this is home for the next 24 hours. Overlooking a cool bay. Peter's not going to want to walk down to the beach, but I will. Much easier. We have some extra guests here, which is quite fun. There's wildlife everywhere in Sri Lanka. This guy was just quite happily wandering past. And then he disappeared down the steps. There are 80 steps to the beach, and very soon our monkey came back. He checked out a few crumbs that we'd thrown out, came to look to see if we had any more food, and then very quickly ran away. The sky's gone very dark, but I thought I'd have a little walk to the beach. I went down the steps, took a photograph. Nice little shelters down on the beach. The sky's looking very threatening. But the beach was lovely and clear. Took a photograph of the hotel behind us, and then a little bit further, and then the rain got a little bit heavier, so I turned around, went back up all the steps, caught my breath at the very top of them, came back to the balcony and found a little dog also sheltering from the rain. Another day ends in Sri Lanka.